what's on tap for Mass Effect? Yes, because we heard a brand new Mass Effect TV series is in the works at Amazon from a group of people, a whole host of people, with a person who was working on Fast and Furious 9, Daniel Casey, Michael Gamble, who has again been a long time proponent of the Mass Effect series. He's being involved. Aria Rod is going to be on there as well. Interesting stuff. We have some Mass Effect OG representation with Michael Gamble. We have a team in place. Interesting. A whole show, a whole TV show. How do you feel about this, Wen?
I'll be impressed when I see it, I guess. Like, the Halo show just kind of really didn't make me excited for any sci-fi TV right now. And while I do think Mass Effect could be cool, it really depends on where they go with it, because that's the biggest problem, is that like the story and where they want to go with the story is very important. Are they going to follow Shepard? Are they going to go in a different route? Because we've seen what happens when you go a different route with Andromeda. Not to say that story was bad. I just don't really remember it that well. Like, it needs to be executed properly, and that is the biggest thing. Is like, how well can you execute it? What's the show actually going to look like? What's it going to follow? So I can't sit here and act like I am excited, because I just don't know. You know, there's just a lot of factors that need to be taken into account. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to keep my eyes on it. I'll definitely watch a trailer for it. As long as I don't hear no nonsense like, oh, we decided not to play the games at all, like, then I'm gonna be tapped in. But
there's no way, if they say that with Michael Gamble on the team, the guy who literally produced the first like three and change Mass Effects, there's no way. Nah.
Like that, and that's because that's the biggest thing for me, is like I need to walk into this feeling, because that's what made the Fallout show so good, is you felt like they actually give a fuck, you know. And even the main actors, the one who said like, I don't know anything about Fallout, I felt like I needed to be a voice in the room to make sure that we're connecting with audiences who never played the game. Like, I thought that made sense. And like, I agree with that take. Not everybody there should be a Mass Effect fanboy. But if nobody there is a Mass Effect fanboy, y'all just showing up to work to get it checked is what it feels like. Y'all just there. I don't want to watch a TV show for motherfuckers who are just there.
Yep. And the jury's also still out on a show like Yakuza, because I wanted to see what's going on with that one as well, to see if like stuff was closer or not. And I want to get your opinion on it as well, because again, you're a big Yakuza fan. But like,
I have not seen it, and I have no interest in it because of the changes they decided to make, and that's what's sad about it.
And that should be a statement in and of itself. Like, I get adjusting it for modern audiences, and I get adjusting things, but if you're hitting too close to home, you gotta hit a certain threshold with giving respect to the IP, giving respect to the source material, and it just has to be there. It has to be there. Again, Fallout was a really good spin on it, because again, there's a lot of wiggle room with different vaults you can give, and Mass Effect is one of the biggest potential grounds for a great series, in my opinion. So many narrative choices and angles you could possibly take within the story that you've seen with, again, Shepard's story, or outside of that, whatever. My personal opinion, it would be fantastic for them to go to the First Contact Wars and get right into what really happened before the events of Mass Effect 1, and build up more of that story, build up more of the universe, take it somewhere we've never really seen full on. I would love to see more of that in live action screen. I'm sure there's been books and stuff like that, but I want to see more First Contact. If I had a choice in the matter, I'd go there. But looking at the landscape, it would probably be more likely that we'll see, again, more closely lined to Mass Effect 1, those events, having Garrus Vakarian with us, Liara, you know what I'm saying, the whole OG crew, Caden and all that stuff like that. The space racist Ashley Williams, she cannot survive. I don't care if we need to do a choice like Bandersnatch, bro. We need to all make a whole public choice on TV. If she talk crap about my man not, you know what I'm saying, my boy Rex, get her out of here, on TV, off TV, whatever. That's just, we standing on business about that one. But there's so much room, there's so much narrative room to build a great story. the foundations are already there. You just got to make sure the CGI and the effects and the practical. I think practical effects would be great in a spot like this. Again, take a card out of a lot of Star Trek's book and stuff, and really go hard on the practical effects for a lot of people. A practical Garrus would be fantastic. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off, but a practical Garrus would be ridiculous. That'd be wicked. But I'm curious. I'm curious because I'm such a big Mass Effect fan. Because I love the franchise so much. There's just a lot of great room for this to be a success. And again, given the recent track record with how they've handled certain things at Amazon, again with the Fallout series, with other game titles, animated titles, or fictional titles, that we've seen in the recent past, there is some level of like, okay, I'm gonna give you some credit in the bank. What can you make with this? We'll see. But so far, I think it's dope. And if y'all going with Shep, it's probably got to be a fem Shep, man. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I gotta do a whole nother run, but all the quotes and all stuff like that, I've researched and looked into and just watched after I beat Mass Effect and seen fem Shep. I'm like, yo, you might have to run fem Shep, bro. You probably gotta run fem Shep.
But it's gonna be woke DEI garbage then,
man.
Trip.
Suck my DEI dick, yeah, man. Never mind. Just let it run. Just let it play out, man. Just let it play out. Just let it play out, guys. Come on. But I think the potential for a really great show. Potential for a really great show.